Hello, and welcome to the Killer Cuties podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Cassidy, and I've seen almost every horror movie out there.
And I'm KD, and I've seen almost none of them.
So join us each week as I attempt to make a horror fan out of KD.
As a warning, we will be discussing spoilers and some uncomfortable topics that may be in the plots, so feel free to check out the film on doesthedogdie.com first to check for any triggers before listening.
Today we're going to be talking about our first foreign film, Train to Busan. Let's get spooky.
All right, Katie, do you want to run us through what happened?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So a man and his daughter are on a train to Busan to take her to see her mother. The dad is like the typical work first, absent father type. While they're on the train, a sick woman turns into a zombie and starts infecting other passengers, causing massive amounts of zombies. We meet other characters like a man and his pregnant wife, a baseball player and his girlfriend, a selfish COO, two elderly sisters, a homeless man, and one of the train workers. There's so many people on this train. Along the way, the groups get split up, and while the men are trying to save their loved ones, the COO and the train worker lock them out of a safe compartment, worried that they'll be infected. This causes the death of the pregnant woman's husband and one of the elderly sisters. The others in that group make it into another safe compartment, and the other sister sacrifices herself to kill the group that wouldn't let them in. While trying to move to another train, the COO, who survived, sacrifices the train worker and the baseball player's girlfriend. The baseball player then stays with her until she kills him. Very sad. The COO also eventually sacrifices the train conductor and gets bit in the process. The good guy group tries to get on the new train, and the homeless man sacrifices himself to help them. While fighting off the COO, the dad of the daughter gets bit, and although he kills the COO, he also has to kill himself so as not to put the other two in danger. So the pregnant woman and the daughter eventually make it to a military base where they are safe.
Yeah, I love this movie. I think it's so well done. I think it's a great concept. It's fantastic characters. It's heart-wrenching.
Oh my God,
it's
yes.
so good. And it's so rare to have a movie that's so fast-paced and with zombies and still have them create side characters that you grow that attached to in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, agreed. And I just love that it all takes place in the same setting. It's just all on a train for the most part.
Yeah, for sure. And they make it work. It never feels
Mhm.
like stagnant or that it's you're getting bored. I feel like they just did a really great job. It kind of reminds.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Snowpiercer?
No.
It's also on a train.
It's
a pretty good movie. I like it.
Is it newer?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's maybe around the same time as this one. When did Snowpiercer come out? 2013.
Okay, so a few years before.
Yeah, but it's Bong Joon-ho who directed.
Nice.
From Parasite. So
Nice.
Yeah, it's got Chris Evans in it. Octavia Spencer's in it, I believe.
Love Octavia Spencer.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the cast, but it's good. I think you'd like
One
it.
to put on the list.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I love this. This is
good.
A great movie.
I was nervous you wouldn't like it.
No, I honestly really did. And I'm glad, just like we tell all of our listeners, I'm glad I checked on doesthedogdie.com because there were a couple places I had to close my eyes so I didn't watch what was happening. Yeah, my pinned trigger on Does the Dog Die is bones breaking, and that happens quite a bit in this movie. It was good to know.
Yeah, you don't like the snapping.
No, I sure don't.
Oh, yeah. I think maybe a controversial opinion. I don't know. In the world of horror, maybe, but I think that the best infection or zombie movies are the ones where they can run.
Zombies can run?
Yeah. I don't understand slow zombie movies. Just do a little jog and you're good. I don't get why that's scary.
Some people can't. I don't know that I could hold a jog for more than a minute or two.
That's all you need. They're walking, Katie.
you
just jog, take a breather, jog again. You're fine. I don't know. The ones where they run are always way freakier to me than when they're just slowly walking after you.
True. True. And the fact that they can run as fast as, like, the train,
They were
wild.
booking it.
Yeah, they were.
Zombies doing some cardio for
Yep.
sure.
The scene kinda towards the end where they're holding off this end of the train or the back of the train, and the dad kicks them off, and they, like, fold over themselves.
The way they
Yeah.
like hoard is I hate it, but I love it. But
Yeah.
it's like the way that they would like break a window and they'd all just like tumble out like fucking
Yeah.
rats in a sewer. It was
Oh my god. And the acting
mm,
in this movie for both humans and zombies aren't acting. People are acting as zombies. You know what I'm saying? The people who are acting as zombies and the people who are acting as survivors both do an incredible job. And the little girl that plays the daughter is so good. She was only 10
yeah,
when they filmed this.
yeah.
Crazy. So good. She's so good.
Oh yeah, she was fantastic. I don't even like want to talk about it or I'm gonna start crying, but the end scene where she's like screaming for her dad not to leave her and he
Yeah.
knows he has to like oh, I kind of forgot how emotional this movie is because it's like a zombie movie, right? Like fun, and then you watch it,
Yeah.
and oh my god, I was sobbing. Like,
Yeah. This is the first movie of all of them that where I've actually cried. Like I was like heaving when the husband of the pregnant woman sacrifices himself.
yeah,
And when the high schooler, there's a high school baseball team in one car, and as one of the group of survivors is going through all the cars to get to the other group of survivors, they have to go through a car full of zombified baseball players with one survivor baseball player. Oh my god, that was horrible. Just
yeah,
like the look on this poor kid's face, and the music was so good, and
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But that would like he just kind of like freezes up because like what would you do? Like your friends
yeah,
are being attacked by your dead friends, but like they're still I don't know. It's just
yeah,
yeah. I think
yeah. That was
Sanghua
a
though
question I was.
is my favorite. The
Would you what?
the husband of the pregnant woman, Sanghua,
Oh yeah.
peak character. Love that
Yes.
guy.
Love him. Love him. Yes. Absolute badass.
hmm
Um, I was gonna ask you, in a zombie apocalypse, would you like save your loved ones or would you just kill them? Assuming that there's like would you just assume there's never gonna be a cure?
Oh, like if they were turned?
Yeah. Okay, yes, obvious.
I
Not
well,
if
I
they're
don't
still
know the way you
alive.
phrased
Okay,
it.
sorry. No, if they are turned into zombies, would you try to like quarantine them in hopes that there's some sort of cure? Or would you just be like, you know what, fuck it?
I think my family would outlast me if I'm being honest, so I don't think it would be an issue. But let's say in this world I did. I
Yeah.
don't I don't think I would kill them. What's
I
the
don't know if I could.
situation? Are they attacking me? I think I'd just let them kill me because I know I'm good. I don't
Okay,
need
so
to live in that world.
say it's the same situation. You're on a train.
Yeah.
There's 3 cars. The first car is where you're at. The second car is a bunch of your family that's zombified, and the third car is a couple of your family members that are not zombified, and you need to get to
Okay,
them.
and I have to get through, and they're attacking me to
Yeah.
get. Are they? If they were attacking other people with me, I think I would help, and if it came down to it, kill my family
Ugh.
that was zombified
Well,
to
yeah.
save those people. But if it was just me, I think I'd just let them kill me. I'd be like, I'm good.
Well,
I don't. I cannot stress enough how much I do not want to live in a zombie apocalypse world. That sounds so ass. Like I don't want to do that.
oh my god. I mean, I have to agree, but I think like self-preservation would kick in for me, and I would just be popping everybody off.
Yeah, sometimes I worry that I have more of a will to live than I think I do.
You worry about that?
Yeah, because I
That's something
don't
you
want to.
worry about?
Well, because I don't want to live in a zombie apocalypse world. That sounds terrible. But what if it happened and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually fighting to live? Like this is annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. But I do like that
Um,
the characters, like, for the most part, make smart choices. Like, they're really
yeah.
innovative with how they deal with the zombies. And when they make sacrifices, it really does feel like their only option.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say it. This movie has the dad sacrifice that A Quiet Place wishes it had.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say something about that because we went back and forth about Quiet Place and whether or not that sacrifice was even necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. The sacrifices in this movie were definitely like there was no other option. You're on a
Right.
train and there's one way to go, and the other way is zombies.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I will give it that I think it is a little bit easier to do the whole sacrifice thing in zombie movies because
Mhm.
once you get bit, it's kind of like that is the only option. So
Yeah,
really, it's just find a way for them to get bit, and then they have to sacrifice themselves because what
yeah,
else would you do? Unless
yeah.
you're fucking the COO, Yansuk, that was his name?
I
Fucker.
think so. Here, have you seen The Walking Dead?
No.
In The Walking Dead, they whenever somebody gets bit on like a hand or a leg, they amputate, and then the person lives. So I
Smart.
was kind of hoping that that would happen in this movie, but the turning was so quick. You
Yeah.
know,
It's a fast process. They didn't really have
yeah,
the tools to amputate.
yeah. I just wanted the dad to like lean over off the side of the train and like put his hand on the tracks or something. I don't know.
I know. It's,
He
yeah,
lived.
it's so rough. This movie is, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it's, sucks. But yeah,
yeah.
no, I tried to watch The Walking Dead, but then the opening episode was like literally just a ripoff of 28 Days Later. So I was like, oh, I'll just turn this off and watch 28 Days Later. So I did.
But you get 11 seasons or 12 now.
Yeah, but again, they walk. Just fucking jog away. I don't understand why they're dying.
Well, you just gotta watch it.
Someone tried to
Kind of.
explain. Yeah, I had a whole debate with a coworker once. She's like, "Oh no," because then like they put them all in this pit, and there's a car holding them up, and then the car falls, and they all get out. And I'm like, "Well, maybe don't build your town next to the pit full of zombies. Why, like,
Well,
why are you living next to zombie pit? Why aren't you
that's
putting them
true.
in there and setting it on fire? Like, why are you?" I feel like there's very simple solutions for some of these problems that they're having.
You're not wrong. You're not
Thank
wrong.
you. I know, I
Horror
rarely
movies
am.
should. Oh my god, horror movies should hire you to poke holes in their plots.
I agree. Or just hire me for anything. Oh, I'm in.
uh,
But yeah, I do like the theme throughout of like helping others versus helping yourself. It's like we have characters who are kind of selfless right off the bat. You know, the husband and the pregnant wife, like they're automatically just kind of thinking of others. And then we have people like the dad who sort of learn to be selfless
yeah,
throughout, the progress of the film. And then we have assholes like the COO who just never learn and they're selfish the whole way through.
yeah.
And I like how realistic that is because I think a lot of people would sacrifice others when it really came down to it. Like I think in
Hmm.
reality it's fucked up. But not to get too deep, I feel like it kind of shows how like fear and high pressure situations either bring out the best or the worst in people.
Yeah, yeah. I was hoping, even at the very end, I was hoping that there would be some sort of redemption arc for the COO, but there was
I
just
kind of
not.
like that there wasn't though, because some people are like that. Like some people
Yeah,
would be selfish through the end,
yeah.
as fucked
No,
up
you're
as it
right.
is.
Yeah, you're right. It is made it more realistic.
Yeah,
In a movie full of zombies, there needs to be one bad guy.
who would have thought?
Yeah,
Yeah, a movie full of zombies and the person you hate the most is a human. Just like,
yeah, yep. What'd you think about the old lady opening the door to kill
oh
all the
yeah,
people that? What did you think
mwah,
about that?
chef's
Yeah,
kiss.
yeah, that was
Because
great.
that would be me. 100%. If I watched my sister die in front of me because a group of people wouldn't let them into safety, oh, y'all are dead. That's it for you. Say goodnight, sweetie.
Yep. No, I totally agree. That was great. I was wondering what their significance was gonna be, and I'm so glad that that was what it was.
Yeah. I do like
Yeah.
that too, because like I feel like a lot of the characters we meet, it's like that. Like they have a reason why we met them. Like it's not just a throwaway character. They do have significance later on.
Mhm. Yeah. Every single one that we meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. How scary do you think this one was on a scale of 1 to 5?
Hmm.
Going backwards a little bit on our scales of 1 to 5.
Like a 2.5? Is that fair? No, is it higher?
Yeah. Is that your final answer?
I was gonna say like a 2. 2.5?
I would say 1.5.
Really? Okay. Whew, I was like giving it more credit because I thought I was just immune.
No, no. I think I've said this before, but I'm watching all of these in the daytime because I'm scared.
Okay, you have to start watching them at night.
No, I don't want to. You can't make me. Um, but no, I there was like not a lot of suspense like building. You know what I mean? Where in Quiet Place there was suspense building like constantly throughout the entire movie because the monsters were just constantly there. But in this one, the monsters are there constantly. It's like you know things are gonna happen and
Yeah.
when. So I just made it less scary. That's not to say that made it worse,
No,
just less
yeah.
scary.
I would agree. Like I think it is kind of always in your face, so it's like not as suspenseful. But I do think there were some good moments of like, will they or won't they make it through? Like when they're like
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
climbing on the uh, suitcase racks over the zombies, or when they're like
Yep.
they go through the tunnel and all of a sudden the zombies can't see them anymore, and it's kind of like a oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. I was like trying to be generous because I was like, I don't know, maybe this will freak people out, but I don't think this movie's scary. I think it's just sad.
Yeah. It was so sad. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it just didn't scare me. I don't think. We'll find out tonight when I can't sleep. We'll find out if it was actually scary or not.
You have dreams of the train.
Oh no. We don't my husband and I were just talking about this yesterday that like the United States is not really a train society.
Yeah,
We're
it's
like the only
terrible.
one.
I
Everybody
know.
else uses a train.
Which apparently they're gonna make an American remake.
Oh, Train to
Which,
Busan?
yeah,
You know there's a sequel?
I did know that there was a sequel. I've
Have you
actually
seen
never
it?
seen it. No. I know, very
Ooh.
off-brand for me, but it didn't get as good reviews, so I was like, eh. But
What's this? It's like a separate story completely.
yeah, it's not like the same characters or
It's
anything,
just like
same
same
universe.
world. Yeah.
But yeah, apparently it's was set to come out in 2023, but Warner Brothers pulled it from their schedule. So there's been like
Fucking
no news
weirdo.
of cast, no news of filming. So
Warner
I don't
Brothers is on a
know.
roll.
I know. I kind of hope it doesn't happen. There's no need. Just watch the original. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all reading subtitles anyway. Just read them.
Yeah, who doesn't watch a movie without subtitles on? People I don't
Serial
trust. That's
killers.
who. Yeah.
Exactly.
I actually, when I went to rewatch it, I pulled it up on what was it on, like Paramount Plus or something like that, and I started it, and literally like the first scene when he leans out the car and like says something, it was dubbed, and I was like, ah, and I like exited out so fast. I was like, no,
Wait, they have a dubbed yeah, I
there
didn't
is
want to
a
watch a
dubbed
dubbed
version.
version.
No, I'm not. I listen. I love that we have both options, subtitles and dubbed versions, because it's very
Mhm.
accessible. Dubbed is
That's
not for
true.
me. I don't need it. It's not accessible for me, so I don't need to watch that. And I don't like it.
Yeah, I can't do dub. I
No,
can't.
it's not for me at
But
all.
that's an excellent point that it does make it more accessible. So I
Hmm.
am glad.
Yes, I always want there to be the option of subtitles versus dubbed.
Mhm.
Um, but for me personally, I am a subtitles bitch. That's me.
Same. We talked about this during Quiet Place too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, just a slut for subtitles. I love them.
Oh my god. But same though, honestly.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. How fucked up was this movie?
Like a 2.
Yeah.
I would say the most fucked up parts are when Yunsuk is just yeeting people into the zombies to save himself. Like, he's just the worst
Yeah.
person. And
He.
every time he
Yeah.
does it, I was still like, boy, you better stop.
Yeah. Yeah. He deserved what he got.
Oh, yeah. He deserved more.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 5, he's a 5 fucked up.
Yeah. The movie as a
Yeah.
whole, I would rate a 1, but I guess him kind of like doing that made it a little. And the hoarding. The hoarding's a little fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, like 2.5.
2.5? Okay.
Did you notice that they probably had to hire like break dancers to play some of the zombies? And the way that they contorted themselves?
Or contortionists.
Or contortionists. Exactly.
A lot of horror movies use contortionists.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Okay, put that on my list of reasons to be a contortionist.
Yeah. Wait till we get into like possession movies. Oh yeah, they're twisting.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
Great.
Yeah. But no, I like the way that they like transformed into the zombies. It was very just icky, you know.
Yeah, their movements are. It was
Yeah.
good.
It was good. Yeah.
It's
No, I agree.
believable.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about
Yeah.
sexy? Did you think the movie was sexy at all?
Um, maybe a little. Yeah, actually,
Oh,
maybe a
what
little.
was sexy about it for you?
I don't know.
Oh, you just felt it in your heart
It's
that it
just
was, it was sexy.
yes. I felt it in my heart that it was a sexy movie.
Okay.
I don't know. There was a lot of like people in uniform and
Ew.
what do
Oh,
you mean
sorry.
ew?
That's it's a personal preference.
Thank you.
I am not a uniform gal. It's not for
Um,
me.
well, I don't know.
I
don't
gave
know.
it a 2, but only for
That's all I
Sanghwa.
would say.
Sanghwa only gets a 2. I don't even like strongmen, but that guy could get it. I love
Right?
him.
Oh my gosh.
Him just like
I
holding off the zombies while he turns into a zombie. Oh
yeah.
God, I love it.
Breaking. At the beginning of the movie, or at the beginning of like the train ride, when he's saying that somebody's peeing for 2 or something, like they're whatever he
Oh, the
said
wife?
about his wife peeing
Yeah.
made me think that she was in there with somebody else. It did not register in my
That was your
brain.
first thought?
What did you think?
That she was pregnant.
Oh, that's not what I thought. No, that went right over my head.
Oh
But
my
once that
God.
was cleared up,
Mhm.
loved both of them.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
They were great characters. I feel like, yeah, I don't know, like so many movies try to do that where they like make you fall in love with these side characters in such a short amount of time, but like this one is so successful on doing that,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
kind of makes it terrible when they die because you're like you actually give a shit about them.
Yeah. Yeah. The homeless man too had a really good arc.
Mhm.
Yeah, the way that he was able to save everybody. I know.
Everybody's just sacrificing themselves for each other. It's so
I
sad.
know. And at the same time, like, yeah, everybody sacrificed themselves, but it was like it worked. It wasn't like repetitive or redundant or anything. It was like it worked.
Yeah,
They had creative ways to do it every time.
yeah,
Hmm.
agreed. Yeah, I feel like it was just well written.
Very well written.
Although, can I just say, in the very last scene, when they're like walking through the tunnel and the military people have like guns on them because they're like, are they infected or not? Like, do we need to take them out? They're like, oh, are they infected? And they're like, we can't tell on the visual. And I'm like, really? They're slow walking, holding hands through like that's not what I've seen the zombies do.
Yeah. Maybe they don't know. I don't know.
I feel like I could have, you know, told the difference. I'll try to tell
Yeah.
them how to do their jobs, but it seemed like they maybe should take a second look at how the zombies move.
Yeah, you could tell one of them was a woman, but you couldn't tell that she was walking like a woman and not a zombie.
Wait, you couldn't tell?
No, I could.
Oh,
Like hypothetically.
you were saying like in their mind. They were like, yeah, it's a woman and a child. Are they zombies? Oh, who's to say?
No, that was a really good way to tie in the singing thing from earlier in the movie, though.
Yeah.
So cute.
Very, very cute.
Yeah, and she's such a good little actress. Makes me want to watch all her movies. I know. She's really good at crying.
Yeah. When like Songhua sacrificed himself, I started crying, and then I was like, okay, like you're fine, right? Like it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's whatever. And then I remembered that the dad sacrificed himself, but like for some reason I was thinking it happened a lot faster. I think my mind blocked it out. Like it was such a long scene of her screaming for him to stay with her, and he's like, oh God, it's so sad.
Aww. And the flashbacks to her as a baby.
I know, as if you weren't already emotional. It's like,
I know.
Just stab you in the face with it again.
Ugh, brutal. A scale of 1 to 5, whole movie?
5.
I think so too. I think Quiet Place needs to go back down to 4.5. This is the real 5.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I like A Quiet Place, but like, I don't think it's a 5 out of 5. I've said it once, I'll say it again.
The only reason I didn't watch this one and its sequel is because I didn't have enough time. Otherwise, I would have.
Yes, I think this movie is one of, if not the best zombie movies I've ever seen. I do have a very, very, very soft space in my heart for 28 Days Later.
Which I haven't seen.
If I'm critical, I do think Train to Busan is better. But I just love 28 Days Later so much.
What's good about 28 Days Later? Like what makes it so good?
I mean, you'll find out, right?
Are we watching it?
Oh, it's on the list for sure.
Oh, good, okay.
What do you mean, are we watching it? Of course we're watching it.
I don't know.
We're watching every horror movie ever made.
That's right. I forgot. Excuse me. The only zombie movie that I've seen, and I did enjoy it, was I Am Legend.
Oh, okay.
Which to me feels like the start of Does the Dog Die? Because the dog certainly does die.
The dog, it does die, yeah.
Yeah, in a really horrible way.
Yeah.
But like that's really the only others. Well, other than I've seen The Walking Dead too. Like probably 5 or 6 seasons of it.
Yeah.
And then I stopped watching it. But comparatively, this is by far the best.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could even separate them though, because like there is some sort of like debate amongst the horror fans about whether or not 28 Days Later even is a zombie movie. Because it's like technically an infection. They don't actually like die and reanimate. They just get infected. So technically a zombie is someone who dies and then is reanimated. Whereas 28 Days Later, they don't really die. They just get infected and then... I kind of see them all in the same boat, but...
But in Train to Busan, do they die? It's so fast.
Yeah, it is very fast. But I guess no, they do get bit. Like the COO never like died. Some of them kind of like pass out for a second and then reanimate.
Yeah. But, okay, I'm just thinking of the husband.
Yeah, the husband, the dad, the COO.
He just got bit on the hand. Like nothing else would have. That wouldn't have killed him.
No. Yeah. So I guess I don't know. I guess it would depend on your definition of a zombie movie.
This is more of an epidemic movie.
Infection.
And so is 28 Days Later.
Yeah. I don't know. I still kind of see them all as zombie movies.
I mean, yeah, to me, it's definitely a zombie movie. But yeah, if the qualifier is death, I don't think that death happens in Train to Busan in all cases.
Yeah, not in every case for sure. But yeah. But I do think this is an excellent film.
Agreed. I'm excited to watch the sequel.
Yeah, I feel like I should watch it too. Now that
Miss, I've seen every horror movie ever.
I never said that. I've just seen a lot of them.
Almost every horror movie.
Almost every horror movie. Almost.
Okay, so homework is Train to Busan 2 and 28 Days Later. Noted.
Yeah. Put it on the list. Although did I? Yeah, I had to have marked them both. I know 28 Days Later is on here. Yep, and Train to Busan is marked.
As having a sequel.
Yeah, if it has an asterisk, it means that it either has a sequel or a remake or a reboot or a prequel.
Oh my God.
There's more to the story, babe.
Well, cool. What else?
Was there anything you didn't like about it? I mean, it's a 5 out of 5, so
yeah, like actually a 5 out of 5.
Actually, yes.
No, like Quiet Place, where it tricked me into thinking it was a 5 out of 5, and then there's this movie.
Oh my God. You can't have more than 1 5 out of 5. Like, you don't have to just find like the movie and then.
I know, but this movie was better than Quiet Place.
It is.
So.
But like, I don't know. Like, I think technically this movie is better than Ginger Snaps? Yes. But in my heart of hearts, Ginger Snaps is a 5 out of 5. So like, I don't care.
You make an excellent point.
Thank you. This is my ranking system. It doesn't have to work for everybody.
No, that's true. I can't think of anything I didn't like, honestly. Yeah, no, I really can't think of anything.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I don't like about this movie. Maybe that I cry too much when I watch it.
Yeah.
But I also really like movies that make me cry, so.
Okay, masochism. Noted.
Well, I just like to feel something every once in a while.
Okay. Yeah, good to know.
Yeah. Do you watch funny movies or like rom-coms after horror movies to like
No.
ease out of it?
No.
I have to watch horror movies after rom-coms to ease out of it. I will cry at every rom-com ever. Even if it's trash, if I'm home alone watching a rom-com, cry.
You know my favorite rom-com.
Yeah, and I wish I didn't. Every day I try to forget that your favorite rom-com is Good Luck Chuck.
Good Luck Chuck is cinematic genius. It's an incredible film.
I don't mean to be rude to the man, but any movie with Dane Cook is not cinematic genius.
It was brilliant. It's a brilliant movie. I love it. And did you cry?
Actually, no. I don't think I did cry during that one. No, I like crying during rom-com.
It's a real rom-com. It didn't make you cry.
But I like rom-coms because they make me cry.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think we just know that, like, you just don't suggest rom-coms to me. We're not on the same page there.
That's my favorite one. It's not the only one.
It's so bad.
Great film. I'm offended that you don't enjoy Good Luck Chuck like I do.
I just can't imagine any human being ever being like, yeah, that's the one. Katie, it has a 5% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What's the audience score?
Sorry, I just looked it up to try. Audience score is 57.
Okay, see, 57% of people are right.
Still rotten.
Percent, that's all. What's your favorite rom-com?
10 Things I Hate About You.
And what does it have on Rotten Tomatoes?
Let me look. Who would have thought that we'd end up here, by the way? 71%. 69 audience score. Hey.
Cute. Cute. They did that on purpose.
So, yeah. Fresh on both accounts.
Well, 5% of critics are right.
Yikes. Okay, well.
I think that about wraps us up for today.
Wait, would you survive?
Oh my god. I forgot all about surviving.
Yeah, I know. We kind of off-tracked onto rom-coms there.
Yeah. What are we talking about again? Train to Busan? No, I would not survive. Nope, I would KMS.
Yeah, big mood. Big mood. I wouldn't live. I don't want to live. But also, the casualties in this movie are kind of off the charts. I think you'd have to be just insanely lucky to make it through this one.
Yeah. I'm just saying I wouldn't even try.
Yeah, no, I would. No attempting is happening on my part.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Mm-mm.
It's over. It's over for me.
Yep.
Before the train leaves the station, I'm done.
Katie didn't even know there was a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Glad we're on the same page, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I won't have to, worry about you in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
I can just rest easy knowing you're already dead.
Yep. I was dead before it started. I will play no part in zombie apocalypses.
Me neither.
Yeah. I mean, if surviving meant just staying at home, if I could live by just being home.
But what are you gonna do about food?
I'll tell you. I have tomatoes and potatoes. I'll plant them.
You got any protein? Yeah.
You don't need protein. Actually, you know what? I have, yeah, I do. I have pre-workout and shit.
Oh, because that'll last forever.
Just go to the store. It's around the corner.
And you think that they can run? What do you mean? They're gonna attack you when you go to the store.
Headset died. No idea what you said.
We are professionals.
It didn't have a dead a battery alert or anything. It just turned off.
Yikes.
In the middle of me talking. It's doo-doo.
Oh. Well.
Cute.
I'm just saying, the grocery store's gonna run out eventually. And also they're gonna attack you on their way there.
From my car? In a car? I'll run over them.
But you have to get out of your car to go into the grocery store. There's probably
Do
gonna
I?
be grocery store zombies inside there.
Do I have to get out of the car, or can I just drive through the door, put my window down, and grab shit off the shelves?
Okay, but it's not gonna stay stocked forever. Things are gonna expire.
Well, you make sacrifices. I eat expired shit all the time.
Just your ideal zombie apocalypse world is you living at home with just constant diarrhea, just food poisoning every day.
Not a whole lot different than the way I live now, if I'm being honest. I'm getting old. It's not the same as it used to be.
Oh!
If the zombie apocalypse starts, I'm just going to cap it off here. If the zombie apocalypse starts while I am in my home, I'm going to make it work. I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. It's about the extent of my living. If it happens when I'm not at home,
That
game over.
I don't see how it could possibly happen when I'm not at home. Because I'm always at home.
Well then, you have no excuses.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to do it. They come to my house and they gotta like barricade
Why
the
would they
door or
come to your
something.
house?
I don't know, because they're looking for yummy yummers. They're trying to kill me.
Yummy yummers. Yummy yummers.
Yeah, they're trying to get that that good shit.
Well, how long could you survive with everything that's in your house right now?
They try to take inventory real quick. I'm
Really?
gonna say at least a month, but it
Really?
would depend on when the water got shut off.
Does the water just get shut off?
Well, if no one's there to like man it, yeah.
You have to man the water?
Well, don't
It doesn't.
yeah, because like they get shut off if you don't pay. So like clearly there's like
Who's gonna know if you paid or not?
I don't know. I don't know how the water works.
I don't either. Somebody tell us how the water works. That was a really weird contingency to think about.
Well, because I think I have enough food. It'd be rough, but I think I could last a month. And you
Okay.
can survive quite a bit without food too.
Yeah,
But
for
I
a
would
month at a
need
time.
water, and I get water from my sink. So,
Which is just wild where you're from. I cannot believe that.
well, I use like a Brita filter.
Okay.
What do you do? Where do you get your water?
Reverse osmosis.
Well, that's not. You're just saying words. What do you mean?
It's queen shit, is what it is. Reverse osmosis.
Yeah, but like, where do you get the? Do you buy it? Where do
No,
you get your water?
no from the tap, but it goes through reverse osmosis first. I don't just throw it through a filter.
Okay, first of all, every state has drinkable tap water. It has to be FDA approved. But second of all, a Brita water filter is fine.
Is it?
Yeah, what do you mean? You just put it in the
okay.
pitcher and it filters it out? You change the filter every once in a while?
Better than RO water?
I don't know.
Okay. RO
Why
water
don't you
has
go
little
drink your
bubbles in it.
fucking Arizona tap water, you little weirdo?
What? I shan't. I would literally never. I would rather survive the zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Way.
Cool. Well, there you go.
What else?
Oh, I don't know. You got final thoughts?
I think so. I just really loved this movie. It was great. Incredible acting. Incredible writing. Very creative. And I'm happy to have watched it, honestly. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So proud of yourself.
I'm really glad. It's like a personal achievement for me when you watch one and you like it. I'm like, yeah, I did it. I did that.
I haven't not liked any of them.
I know.
Have I?
I don't think so. I think you've enjoyed all of them.
Yeah, I think
I
I
got
have.
some slappers on the list, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I created the list, so I pretty much only included ones that I like, but but I've been trying to look more for like ones that maybe aren't my favorite and put them on as well. So
Okay. That's gonna be the true test of friendship, is when I love a movie that you hate.
yeah,
Well, kind of like Good Luck Chuck.
look at that. If we made it through Good Luck Chuck, we can make it through anything.
Oh God. All right. All right, well, that wraps it up for today. If there are any movies you'd like to hear us talk about, please let us know in the comments or shoot us a DM on our socials.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week when we talk about the 80s sci fi classic, The Thing. Bye!